Welcome to Our English and happy holidays. I am Priscilla Ramcharan here in the United States. And as you know, I teach English as a second language. So I get to meet incredible people like our favorite guest, Vitor from Brazil. So Vitor is back to tell us about his recent experience in the educational world in Brazil. So I asked him to just come on and, be honest, tell us his experience, what he went through, his emotions, and what he hopes to share with you all so you can have a successful educational journey. So, welcome back, Vitor. How are you?
Hi, Pri. It's always a pleasure to come here, record with you. So thank you again for
Of
inviting me.
course.
Um, okay. So a bit about myself. I'm 17. I just finished the Brazilian high school system. Thank you.
Congratulations. You worked hard.
Um,
This I know for a fact.
Thank you. There are, it starts when you're 5 and then it goes until you're 17. So yeah, it's 12 years of school. No, it goes until you're 18. Yeah, 18. I finished 1 year earlier, but so there are 9 years. It's the first part. It's called elementary school,
Hmm.
basically. And then there's what would be high school, but it's just 3 years.
Okay.
So yeah, it's actually 12.
So don't
Okay,
just
don't
skip
worry
over
about
the
it.
fact that you graduated 1 year earlier. Tell us about that. That's amazing.
So actually it happened because I was so annoying. I managed to skip a year.
So, note to selves, kids, be a little annoying. You'll get to skip a grade.
Yeah,
But I think it was more than that. You had told me before that it wasn't as challenging in that grade that you were in. And so, in order to keep you occupied and challenged, you were put in a higher grade.
yeah. I used to get mad at my classmates because they didn't knew the subjects.
And now you teach a little bit, right? So now you're on the opposite side. So you have a
Yeah,
lot going on that just to me, seeing you from when we met so many years ago, um, as a preteen and now being a teenager, transitioning into adulthood, seeing that journey and seeing you develop and grow has been really amazing for me because you let me know, what the challenges are, what you've learned, and things like that. And so now you're in the teacher role and you can understand there are different types of students, yourself included.
yeah.
Cool. So tell us about the recent exam. What is this exam about? What does it create for you in the future? And how'd you do? How was the process?
So if you live in Brazil, the main thing you have to do is Enem.
Okay.
Enem stands for Exame Nacional do Ensino Médio, which is National Exam of High School.
Okay.
Um, Basically, almost all universities let you enter with your grades in Enem. So you take this exam and you can apply for basically any university with it. There are a few exceptions, but we'll get to them later.
Okay.
So Enem is something. Um, it's in total 180 questions.
Ooh,
It's spread in 2 weekends. I don't remember if it happens on Saturdays or Sundays, but I think Saturdays.
okay.
I'm not sure.
You were
Uh,
just there. You forgot already?
yeah. Um, First weekend is you have four subtests of 45 questions each. So there's the humanities, um, general science, then there's the Portuguese with 10 questions of English or Spanish, you choose,
Hmm.
and then math.
Okay.
First day, it's humanities and Portuguese, also with the 10 questions of the foreign language. And
Hmm.
you also have to make an essay,
Write an essay.
write an essay, yeah, sorry. Um,
It comes naturally to me.
no worries. And the essay itself is pretty challenging. For me personally, it's the hardest part of the whole exam. But yeah,
I
it's
remember when you told me about writing the essay after, because you've never been a fan of writing, but you're such a great storyteller and you write well. You just don't really particularly enjoy the process. Correct?
yeah. Um, but the essay is the most important part
Oh,
because it's the one you can score the most.
okay.
I won't go into a detailed explanation because then the video would have half an hour. But
That
it's
is
really complex.
okay.
The
But it
evaluation
makes
system.
sense. It's divided into two parts, and then they have specific subjects depending on which day. So
Yeah,
for the 2 days, they have two different parts. And then when would you get your results?
around January
Oh,
or
so you haven't
February. I
found
don't
out
remember
yet.
now.
Okay, good luck. Best wishes for you. I'm sure you did
Thank
well.
you.
You're welcome. And then how did you manage your time? How did you prepare to study for such an intense exam?
So it's very common for people here to take extra classes,
Okay.
usually outside of school. I took a course of 1 month and 20 days around that. And it was very time consuming. It was tiring because I had school from 7:30 until midday,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had the course until around 6 p.m. So yeah, it was
Wow.
tiring, but it helped me a lot.
That was my next question. Was it worth it to do that course to help you prepare for the exam?
Yes.
So you recommend doing that course?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a specific place in your city to recommend, or would you just suggest that the viewers do a search for a course like that?
Uh, I don't know if there's any specific place because really it's just about committing to it. I
Okay.
think personally, it doesn't matter where you go. It matters how you go.
With the intention to actually learn and
Yeah,
improve your skills. Okay. Do you think it's offered online, something that they can sign up for online to have extra practice, or is it specific to the school and the city?
I'm sure there is something online, but I haven't searched much about it.
Okay. Is it because you prefer in person?
Yeah,
Okay. Makes sense. Definitely makes
yeah.
sense. Nice. And then what are your hopes for in terms of applying for schools once you get your results? I know you were researching earlier. Did you want to share about that?
So there's a second part about the exams.
Okay.
First one is the name, and the second one it's the URGS test.
Okay.
URGS stands for, it's actually written, it's not written as URGS. Wait, it's UFR, yeah, UFRGS.
Ah, okay.
But we pronounce it like URGS because it's a lot more sound than URFGS.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So it stands from Federal University of Rio Grande do Sul,
Ah, okay.
which is my
Wow.
state.
Hmm.
Um, each state here in Brazil has their own federal university. I believe so. There might be like a specific state that doesn't have, but it's an exception.
Got it. Okay.
Basically, everyone has one. And specifically, URGS is ranked on the Shanghai ranking as the second best university in Brazil
Ooh.
and the eighth best on Latin America.
Wow. That's
So,
incredible.
yeah, it's good.
Awesome. You'll send me a website I can put it in the description box
Okay, I'll
later.
do it later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So is this the school that you're interested in then? Or
Yes.
whoa. So how does that relate? You said this there were two parts to the test, the NA and now the ERG. So how does that relate?
Yeah, sorry. Uh, URGS, they accept the name test, but
Hmm.
only on specific ways. Usually, if you want to enter URGS, you have to take their test. They have their own test.
In addition to the NA
No,
or just only that one?
yeah, only that one.
Ooh, okay.
And this test is hard.
Are you planning to take it?
I already took it.
You took that one too, so you took two tests.
Yeah,
So then that increases the options for you as to where. Ah,
yeah.
so how was it? Oh,
Uh, it is basically a basis for difficulty here in Brazil, at least,
what do you mean?
because like they see how URGS went and then they prepare the tests because it's hard. It's really hard. There are nine, yes, nine subtests of 15 questions each, plus an essay.
OMG.
And like if you take physics, for example,
Hmm.
the average of the average people score is around 4 out of 15 questions, right?
Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
Wow. And how was it for you?
um, I managed it.
You're still here, so you sure did.
Yeah, yeah, I survived. I can
You
say that
survived.
much.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And then when will you get those results?
Um, I will get them soon, I guess next week.
Oh my goodness. Does it come in the mail, in an email? How do you get it?
You can get through their site.
Yeah, of course. Excuse me, it's 2024, about to be 2025. Okay, so you can go into their website and get the
Yeah,
score. Goodness. I'll be praying for you.
thank you.
You're welcome. So overall, the conclusion of your high school years ended with these. major tests. When you look back, what do you reflect on when you think about all that time that you spent up till now preparing?
I can say what matters most
Mhm.
is the high school time. It's like the elementary school prepares you for high school, which prepares you for university. And I took another route, I guess,
Okay.
because my school, it's it emphasizes a lot that it's not a school that prepares people for these tests, but it prepares people for life.
Hmm. I like that.
I could have went to another school to prepare myself better for these exams, but I chose to stay on my school because the experiences I had there I couldn't have elsewhere.
True.
So I think that's my advice for people. If you can, choose living, choose enjoying your experiences.
Absolutely. Because you only get one shot at it. So you
Yeah.
might as well enjoy it for sure. And do you think if you didn't do that extra course to help you with the test, you would have had as much success? Or do you think you needed that additional training for this test?
I needed that.
You needed that.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, and that's also a choice to
Yeah,
say, look, I think I need to practice a little bit more. Let me invest in myself and really get those skills and tools, right?
yeah.
Right. I'm so happy for you. I can't believe, oh my gosh, I can't believe I knew you when you were this short. That is so wonderful. Okay. So you've given us a lot of information about the tests. Now, would these same tests apply if a student wanted to attend university internationally or outside of Brazil?
Yes, Enem. It counts for applying outside of Brazil.
Okay, but you want to stay in Brazil.
No.
No, what about the ergs?
Well, I took the test
Okay.
on URGS, and if I'm staying in Brazil, I will try there. But if I get the chance with a name to go outside of Brazil, I will take it.
Are you applying?
Uh, I need the I need my score to apply. So
Oh, yeah,
since I don't have
okay.
my score, I can't.
Can you give us a sneak peek of where you're thinking outside of Brazil?
Well, it's very common for, not exactly common, but you get it. For
Right,
people
regular,
here
right.
to go study abroad on Portugal.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't know that. I thought you might have said like Canada or UK.
No, well, Brazil and Portugal, they share the same language, so that's
Okay.
something. And I don't know exactly how it works, but it's easier for people to go here from there.
Okay, so Portugal would be your first choice outside of your country.
Yeah,
Got
but
it.
really anywhere I can.
Anywhere you can, and what do you hope to study?
Um, I'm studying law. I'm going to study law,
Ooh.
and
Law has a lot of writing, right?
yes, but it's technical writing.
But it's technical. Okay.
I don't have to like be creative. Well, I
Got you.
have to, but not in that sense. You get me.
I got you. Absolutely. It's a different style of writing, which you're
Yeah,
more comfortable with than creating characters and things like that.
yeah,
But you do need to use your imagination to connect evidence and all of that. So
yeah.
I'd be happy to hear all about your experience with law school. You got to come back and tell us.
Okay.
Perfect. Awesome. So anything else you want to share about, being a recent high school finisher, finisher of high school?
I guess not.
No? Okay. That is perfectly fine. So what about a message to our viewers?
Um, well, if you're taking an important test, make sure to rest at least one day before it. You won't learn a new thing just one day before the test, so you might as well take the day to relax. And it's statistically proven that it helps. So that's it. Take your time.
I like that, and you're absolutely right. I tell my students as well because here we have the SSATs, we have the ACTs, we have the SATs, and then all of the other, standardized testing. And that's exactly what I tell them. You can't learn anything new in less than 24 hours. So step back, take a break, and then go in with a fresh mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so well said. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. We wish you all the best with your scores, and I do hope you get an opportunity to travel outside of the country just to get that experience and, meet new people and try new things.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. So keep us posted, and we will talk to you in the new year. Good.
Good.
All right, say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Vitor.